It took so many takes to do that scene because I walked away, all casual. Martha, the doctor, is standing there. I walked away and I go, you know, when I was in the Beauchesne Peninsula, they used to call, I was the poster child for the Time Agency. They used to call me the face of Beau. On my shot, I'm going, all of a sudden Martha and David are going, sorry, Freeman and David. They're like, and I'm like, I'm trying to do a shot here. Be serious. So when that episode came out, we usually had get-togethers, right? Things, you know, the episodes were going on, and we wanted to watch a big special episode. And I'm sitting in my flat, and all the rest were in the Cardiff Bay. We called it Who Towers, where we all live. And that was a great building. God forbid anything happened there, because the whole universe of Doctor Who would have been wiped out in one blow. So we, when the episode happened, I went up to the window and I opened the window. I can't remember who turned to me and said, you know, what are you doing to the window, John? And I opened the window and I said, I'm just listening to hear the nation's jaw drop. And literally, the whole nation was like, oh. So it was awesome. Great. I actually, when I did read the script, I went up back to Russell, because his flat was down below mine, between David's, and I walked up to him and I said, what were you smoking? So, it was good. Good episode. Yes?
Hi, I would apologize for being nerdy, but we're all, you know.
Apologize for what?
Being nerdy, but we're all beyond that.
Hey, just because you're in a room full of nerds, even outside, never apologize for being nerdy. Non-nerds don't apologize for being dickheads. And I don't mean the wrong way. You know what I mean, though, right? Anyway.
I run a writing site where we roleplay for Doctor Who and Torchwood.
Yeah.
And
I don't read fan fiction.
It's not fan fiction.
That's your thing.
It's like we legitimately try to make stories that are around the current Doctor Who and Torchwood universe.
Yes.
I wondered if you had any advice for the fellow members on my site for being in this universe.
Just don't make me do anything creepy. I don't know, creativity is just a good thing. The more creative you are, the better. It's great no matter what you do. The fact is that you're writing and you're creating these kind of worlds and stuff like that. I think it's fun. I know there's others who just don't want to pay attention to it, and that's fine, but that's your thing, and I totally respect that. But, you know, I can't give you really any advice. Just, I mean, I don't know what advice to give, actually, except keep doing it. Yeah?
Thank you. Our staff writer is actually very good.
Sorry?
Our staff writer is actually very good, and I play Gwen Cooper, so I'm
Nice.
with her lives.
So then why the hell are you dressed as the doctor? With a fez on. What? I know! It's called humor! Yes.
Alright, so my absolute favorite characters are Captain Jack Harkness and River Song.
Yes.
Any way that you can, like, spin-off, series, something, be your professor. Get any in works. Maybe.
You're asking the wrong person. You got to contact the writers and stuff. That's their bad. Alex and I really would love to work together, and we've actually, with the small part she had on Arrow.
That's right.
Those days that we were there together, we found, you know, we actually met the first time at, we're both very good friends of Cameron McIntosh, the theater producer, and we met at Cameron's house where he was having his big anniversary with his partner, Michael. And we spoke and talked, and we realized that we're both born on March 11th. This is really weird. We both like the same color. We both like men. So we think it's a perfect thing for us to do something, but who knows it'll ever happen? It's, you know, it would be awesome.
Speaking of Arrow, how is it to go from the like torture hero to the tortured really, really bad
guy? Really, really awesome. The fact of the matter is that I, you know, being an actor, you relish in playing different characters and doing different things, and that was one thing that I wanted to do with Malcolm Merlin. I wanted to make him likable, but still really bad. And so little, again, nuances that I put in there. The fact, you know, that I was told by one of the directors when I was doing the sequence of speaking at the window, telling the story about my wife's death, and they were like, "Don't get emotional." I'm like, "What?" They said, "Just don't get emotional." I'm like, "You don't know my fan base." I got emotional, and from that episode on, everyone was like, "Oh my God, we hate you, but we love you, and we understand why you're doing it. Might not agree with you, but we get it." And I was like, "Yay, more episodes." Another page. Thank God, I gotta buy an airplane. I'm not kidding you. Scott's becoming a pilot.
Awesome.
I'm like, couldn't you learn to skateboard? And he's like, I'd really like a plane for Christmas. I'm like, well, you can keep really wishing. So I bought him a little model airplane. There's your plane, honey. Go fly it. Yes.
All right, so you're known for kissing random people. And I was wondering who other than your husband has been your best dog, and was David Tennant any good?
What if I said I don't kiss and tell? David was good. Billy Piper was good. Funny enough, Christopher Eccleston was good. I'm just one of those people, they don't like me to kiss when I do these things, like at the table and stuff, because also, if I did do it once at a convention, sorry, it was at a pantomime I was doing, I was meeting, greeting people, and sometimes people would go, didn't want to do that. And I got bird flu. Oh yeah, you don't want to get that shit. Not only did I get it, Scott got it. And we were both in bed for 2.5 weeks. Honest to God, thought we were dying. Hallucinating, seeing, it was fabulous. It was like the cheapest thing that, you know, it was like being a crack. If I can imagine that's what it was like. Right? So but anyway, I would not wish that upon anybody, and I had to cancel performances. It was the most expensive flu I've ever had in my life. So I vowed at that point I don't kiss anybody anymore. Unless you're really hot, big pecs, small waist, and hung like a dong.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have an addition to the question.
You have an issue?
No!
Oh, okay.
An addition.
Oh, nice dress.
What about James Marsters? Oh, thanks.
What?
Thanks. What about James Marsters?
What about James?
Was he a good kisser?
He was a good kisser. I've told this story before, and I'm sorry if you've all heard it. You probably watched it online.
I heard it in Phoenix Comic-Con.
You heard it in Phoenix,
Yeah.
so you're asking the same question again.
No!
No, James in that sequence, James was, I'll try to make it a little briefer, but James was a guest star, and he was really great, Captain John, and the whole relationship that people didn't expect was that sequence where we both meet at the corner of a room, and it's like the Western, and we walk up to each other, and catches people by surprise every time, right? So, I know James is like, he was like, I'm a bit nervous about this whole thing. Got my girlfriend with me, she's over there, said, hey, I brought my guitar just to kind of like keep strumming it. You know, he would sit down and play, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, I like to make everybody comfortable when I do these scenes, whether you're a boy or a girl. I want you to know that I'm not going to do anything ridiculous when we do these kisses. There's no kind of, oh. It's stage kissing, but made to look real, because I cannot stand this kind of kissing on camera. What shit is that? Who kisses like that? You know what? Open your mouth. Get in there, just don't put your tongue in, right? So, I go to the director, I say, you want to do me a favor? We'll probably get this in like 2 takes. But just keep rolling it, keep going. Keep going, trust me. So, first take. Cut! You okay? Yeah, great, James. Okay. Walks over to his girlfriend, he just looks at her and he goes, starts making out with her just to affirm his masculinity. And I'm walking away like, so then all of a sudden he goes, was that it? And the director goes, no, we need to do it again. And Jim's like, oh, okay, we'll do it again. So I go across and go, He says, you all right, Jim? Yeah, it's fine. Okay? Director, no, we have to do it again. What? Here we go. We did it like 8 times. And we had it the first time. But I like to play some jokes. So it was brilliant. Yeah, so Dave was a good sport. Good sport.
That wasn't actually my question, but...
That wasn't your question.
That was a question, but it wasn't the one.
Okay, alright. Next.
Okay. If you and Scott are planning to adopt a kid, you could adopt him. Would you consider adopting me?
No. Where are your mom and dad? See, you've already got a mom and dad. Your dad's kind of hot, so I'll adopt him. Yes.
Hello.
Sorry, excuse me. I just have to adjust myself.
Need any help?
Do you have 3 hands?
I can make something work.
Go ahead.
Okay, so you've had the great pleasure of working with 2 different actors playing the Doctor.
Yeah.
And you said had some great stories about David.
Yeah.
How about a great story about Christopher?
I wish. I'm only telling the truth. He's a wonderful doctor, but he just, you know, it was great he was the one who brought back kind of the angst and that kind of whole thing with the Doctor, the kind of little bit of the darkness. He was the start of it. He was an excellent doctor. He just wasn't the most fun on set. Don't know, that's just the way it is. He was very, very focused, very kind of serious at what he was doing, and that was it. And I think I kind of freaked him out a little bit. And every morning I was like, hey, it's got a lot of water. I'm very bubbly in the morning. I am like right in your face. And he's like, but a great doctor, yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry.